guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to see you here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe to me. And let me run y'all with this, like, I guess tea. So I would like to refer to this whole thing as like relationship topics or like friendships, family, things like that, because I want to address some things, because I know like when it comes to my friendships and relationships, or just my relationships with people and all, sometimes I be feeling like people be thinking that I think that I'm better than them, or like I'm in competition with them, and that's nowhere near the sort. Like whenever I share information personally with somebody, it's because I'm telling you from my past experiences or things that I have seen and that I have witnessed, and things that I want you to be prepared for. Because a lot of the times, like, I notice, I used to have a female friend back in Kentucky, and I remember one day we were talking, and she had told me, like, she was like, sometimes, she was like, why you always gotta talk? Why can't you just listen? And I looked at her, I didn't say nothing because I completely understood where she was coming from. But it's like, if I'm your friend, like if I am your friend and you're sitting here and you're telling me some shit that I know is fucking stupid, and I know that you getting played, bitch, because you my friend, I'm not letting you go out like that. And I'm about to tell you, like, nah. Like, and this was the type of friend, like, I'm gonna give you guys an example, or I'm gonna tell you guys what happened and why she said this to me. She was telling me that she was having sex with this guy at the hospital, and the guy told her, he's like, you know what, I like you, I'm gonna start, buying you shoes, you like shoes, and I'm gonna start giving you money. So she was 18, 19 or something like that. She's younger than me. So when we got back home, later on, we used to work from 2:30 to 11. So when we got back home to my apartment, she had told me, she was like, yeah, he told me that he was gonna start buying me shoes and giving me money, but I told him no, because I'm independent. And I looked at her so crazy, like, you do know that you're sleeping in my apartment on my floor, eating, not to like try to say, but it's like she would help and do things like that, but it's like, it's levels to being independent, and independent means you solely do everything on your own. She may have been participating in independent activities, but I would not deem this person as being independent, like, for the type of lifestyle that she was living. So when she said that to me, like, my rebuttal was, I said, why would you tell somebody that you're independent and you're not? And she looked at me like I was stone cold crazy, and I believe in her head, she thought that I felt, because I had my own place, that I thought I was doing something. Even though I had my own place, this was in the beginning. I did not have furniture. I just had the basic necessities. Like, I didn't even have pans to cook in. Like, I was struggling myself, so I definitely was not independent. And I know yesterday I had a conversation with a friend. She was telling me some things about her moving, and if she watches this video, I definitely want her to know I'm not in competition with you. It is by no means discouraging to you, but I just want people to know, like, when somebody giving you advice, even if it don't come off as right as you might like it, because all advice isn't going to be sugar, berries, and honey. It's not going to be that way. Sometimes somebody going to have to be blunt with you to get you to understand the importance of what you're doing. Like, I feel like people be telling people, or at least me personally, I do know that some people probably do say stuff to be hateful and spiteful, but me personally, I tell people things because I have over 30 siblings. Like, I've seen them. I am the youngest of 30 on my father's side. So with that being said, like, I've seen all these different personalities interact and deal with things, and I just be trying to tell people, like, hey, if you got a plan A, you need a plan B, you need a plan C, you need a plan D. Because anything can happen. You don't run the world, you don't run that clock. Like, life goes on with or without you. So I be wanting people to understand that, and they always try to take. So, for reasons like that, it's like, but people always think Like, I will say this: if you're talking to somebody, or if you on social media or something and somebody posts something and you feel a certain type of way about it, people never like to fucking admit this. You feel a certain type of way because you feel like it pertains to you. It's something personal with you. It's not nobody else. It is personally, it is you all by yourself. If you rocking with somebody, like if I'm rocking with somebody and I'm feeling like they better than me, well, maybe I need to boss up to what they doing. I'm not gonna take it as they trying to down talk me. I'm not gonna take it as they trying to play me or nothing like that. Because you can learn that every lesson is a blessing. When you have an interaction with somebody, that could be just a small little simple self-check for you. But I do know and I do feel, and that's why I try not to, like, I'm the type of person, I feel like if I have a relationship, I definitely should not share like what bad goes on in my relationship, because that's not good. And I feel like it gives your friends fuel and ammunition, you know, to try to talk about you or try to compare. And that's something that women do a lot. I have never tried to compare my man to anybody, because every man that I mess with, I don't want him to be nothing like my last man. I want him to be something different. I want him to be something new to my taste buds. Like, men are like candy to me. Like, I want something different. I don't have a particular taste, but I can just tell you, like, I want something different each time. I don't have like repeat cycles. I call them insanity cycles, to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's what I call it, because I know a lot of my friends, they go through like those patches. And not to say that I ain't never went through the patch, because I'm sure even you, like, you done had a time in your life, or you probably going through it now, where you keep falling into the same type of relationship or the same type of housing situation, or just certain circumstances. You remember, like, well, last year I was sleeping on such and such couch. This year I'm sleeping on whoever's couch. Like, those are insanity cycles. At a certain age, you should wanting to reparent yourself and train your train of thought to move and think differently. And this is not to say that, you know, it can take some time to get together. When I was living in Kentucky, I was a little frustrated, flustered about everything, and I was feeling like, here it is, I'm 28 years old, and like, my shit is not together. Like, I got an apartment, I got a car, like, but my shit is not together. This is not what I envisioned. So this in turn made me call my sisters. And I asked my sisters and I asked my brothers. Now, my sisters, I look at them, I feel like they got their shit together. Like, that is how I feel internally. Like, looking on the outside, looking in, I feel like they got their shit together. But you know what my sister said to me? She said, girl, I still don't have my shit together. And I feel like because she's married, she has a great career. My nephew is still in her house. He has like a few more years before he graduates and everything. But I'm like, girl, you own your home. You own not just one home, you own more than one home. So it's like, girl, you doing that. Like, but she doesn't feel like her level of success has not been met. It has not been reached. So for that very reason, she said she doesn't feel like she has it together, and she still has some way to go. And my sister is almost 50 years old. So that should let you know right there. So I came to you guys with this video to basically say that if you got a friend or an enemy and they say anything to you and they're so-called like trying to give you advice, don't take it as them hating, just take it as a lesson learned. And I also made this video because I just wanted to let some people know, like, I know it's people giving you advice and you know they just saying too much to you, but the people that are giving you advice are trying to tell you from their experiences. You know, like they experienced something or they seen something, and they don't necessarily want that to happen to you. Especially like me, of all my friends, like in total, I have 46 siblings. In total, I have 46. I have seen almost all 50 states, visited, like overnight type of visited, like been there. And you know, I've had certain experience. So when I hear people saying certain things or they want to know certain something, and I know I have the advice, I don't even got the keys, bitch. I got the cup. I might have the cup holder to what you're trying to do. I might not have the keys to your success, but I might have a cup holder. Bitch, I might have the ignition. I'm going to tell you something that I know that can help you. Because I feel like as women, we don't help each other enough. It's a lot of stuff that I did not know. Like, I really had to repair myself. Like, my parents did with the best they could, even though they were always working. You know, they were very great people, but it's just some things, you know, that they just didn't have time to teach or things to tell me, and I had to learn it on my own. So I feel like when I see the next female, because a lot of my life I always spent feeling like I was the odd one out. Like, I'm the only person having these types of weird issues at home. I'm the only person who doesn't know that I need to put on lotion every day, and why my skin is all jacked up. Like, I'm the only one. And it took for me to really start being concerned just about myself. And through my concern for myself, it started making me have concern for others and what they do and how they live their day-to-day life. And I would talk to a lot of people, and they'd be like, oh damn, I didn't know you could do that, or I didn't know that that was supposed to be done that way, or that's super easy. How did you do that? I want to help you. And for the people who have keys to success, and you try to sit up there and say like, oh, I don't want to help her because I don't want them to do X, Y, and Z and steal from me, baby, let me tell you, if you really truly walk by faith, you know it shouldn't be a doubt in your soul and in your spirit. And I want to say this with conviction, that what's in your design is in your design. So whatever you gonna do that's gonna work for you, boo, it's gonna work for you. If you put that effort in and you put that time in, it's coming, it's working, it's gonna do what it do. And that bitch might have the same exact shit as you, but guess what? She ain't doing it like how you doing it. Like, people kind of look over things like that, but that's an insecurity. If somebody asks you for help and you like, oh, well, I only want to give them 5% of what I know, baby, that's hating. That's purely hating. Stop being crabs in a fucking bucket to each other. Help that bitch. She don't know. Everybody and it's a lot of females, they act like they don't see their friends living a certain type of way. They act like they don't know what the fuck is really going on. Help your friend. You knew how your friend grew up. Your friend don't know. You saw how your mama, you saw how your friend's mother was with her, and you saw how it made her react. Help her. Your friend need help. My friend needs help. I don't like to sugarcoat nothing for my friends. If you my real friend and you say something to me, if you say that such and such posted such and such on social media and I felt like it was directed towards me, you know why you feel like that? Because it was true. You knew it was about you. It's not like you felt like nothing was directed to you. You knew it was you. Check yourself. It's a personal self-check. Can't nobody make me feel a way about shit that ain't motherfucking true. That's period. At all. Because if you can't own up to what's going on, then you're basically ashamed of what you did. And don't be ashamed of nothing that you ever did today, tomorrow, next week, next month. I did it. And it's not about being ashamed. It's about growing from it, whether it be good growth or bad growth. So I just want to leave you guys with that, something to think about. And I want to see you guys because I missed you. And I know I have not posted a video in a few freaking weeks because I have been traveling. And I wanted to give you guys an update as well. Don't be a stranger. Don't forget to like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.